Hi, welcome back to Section 12. I don't know what to say. Hi, welcome back to Section 12 with Rev N Blue. We are back.
Welcome.
We've been gone for a while. Sorry, I'm a little loud right now. I'm a little close to the microphone. I'm okay with that.
I am not close to the microphone. I'm also okay with that.
She's just as close as I am, but she sounds good. She sounds better. We all can agree. We've been gone for a little while, and we're back. And we want to thank our new sponsor, Crown Creative Studio, who made this possible. Shout out to Crown Creative Studio.
Thank
Way
you,
to
Crown
go.
Creative Studio, for doing all of the studio sound, lighting, and speaking.
Yes, well done. Well done.
And producing.
Just throwing that out there. Shameless. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna do some fun stuff today. We got quite a bit of criticism from not doing this. A lot of people have been like, "Come on, guys, come back."
Okay, so it's because we're super funny. That's really what it is. Everybody wants to hear what we have to say.
I'm super funny.
No. See, this is what happens. I thought the train was done. I walked over and hit record.
Okay, so
and the
those of
train
you,
came back.
I don't know if we ever announced that or talked about that on
We've
the
talked
show,
about it before.
but we have a train that like comes right past our studio, and so as you can, I'm sure you can hear that the train comes through and we have to like stop interviews and stop documentaries. Like we're like,
it's so close. We could literally throw something, which is actually illegal, but we could throw something at the train and hit it very easily out of our window.
I should have been out there to take pictures.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
It would have.
So the train tracks are. Yep. The train tracks are totally full of snow right now because we've got like a gazillion feet of snow on the ground. And that would have been really cool to see the train come plowing through all of that freshly fallen snow.
And I want you to
on the
know that
tracks.
that's an accurate measurement. A gazillion.
It's been snowing all week. It hasn't stopped snowing. And by Friday, it's supposed to be 0 is the high. That's very exciting.
That is exciting. I'm very happy about that.
Okay, we're back after our brief interlude and serenade from the stupid train. That's okay.
Stupid dumb train.
Tell you how I really feel about it some other time. All right, so
You're yelling.
I like to yell.
Just pull it away. That's
All right. All right, so we're actually going to start off our episode with a piece of good news, like a good news, good feeling story. And it's very, very relevant to what we do.
I pooped today.
Okay.
That's the good news.
No.
Oh,
So
my bad.
I found an article, and it's from 2024, but that's okay because it's only 2026, so it's still kind of relevant. But after Hurricane Helene, is that how you say it? Helene?
Helen?
Helen? No, it's Helene. Look at because the E is not an end. Anyways,
It's Helen.
after the hurricane that was in North Carolina,
Hurricane Helen.
a woman used social media to reunite families with old photographs that they had lost in the storm. And so she went around and collected a whole bunch of printed photograph pictures that
that's
people
cool.
had lost, and she put them up online, and she helped to connect people to their old photos.
That's really cool.
And I just smiled at that because people don't realize how important printed photos are until that's all you have left of somebody. And I know I just reorganized our basement, and we have 2 ginormous like totes that are full of old pictures.
We do.
Yes.
We have a lot of them.
And, you know, when you go to organize them, then you get lost in the past and you start looking at everything. So I was like back in high school for a hot second. And then I was with our children, which our kids give us grief because our oldest's baby book is pretty full. I think he's got maybe 1 or 2 of them. And then our middle son's baby book.
1 or 2 books.
Our middle son's baby book has like
1 or 2 photos.
5 or 6 photos in it. And our youngest's is still in the plastic. So we'll just, maybe when I retire, I will put together their baby books.
Go through all the photos and put them in the books.
Special. So
We'll probably do something cooler. We do like some of the stuff.
Probably make her like an
Some of the
album.
stuff we do, we make like albums and stuff like that. And the what are they called? 0 page or 0
Lay flat.
lay flat. That's what I meant. Something like that. Anyway, We do like the really cool big albums and stuff like that, and we'll probably do something
That would
like that for
actually
the
be
kids.
cooler than her baby book.
It just, I don't know, it looks cooler.
Okay, the funny thing is though, we have more photos of her than we do of the boys because it was digital, and so we could take as many as we want.
Also,
They're just not printed.
Also, the quality is a lot better.
Yes.
And then we started doing it as a career 10 years ago versus 20, my Alex is 22 and Logan is going to be 21 in like a couple months here. And Alex will be 23 in halfway through the year. And I don't know, it's just the gap there between 16 and 23 is, yeah.
I don't really know where you're going with that. I'm like really intrigued to find out where you're
No,
going
I'm
with
saying
that
like
story.
the technology has changed so much. It's advanced so much that the photo quality was crap back then when we did, like when we first got into digital. We were doing stuff with digital with the boys, but it was crappy digital.
It wasn't great.
So I don't know. We still used our film camera, which consequently I probably have film I still need to develop.
Could be.
I'm willing to bet I have at least 2 or 3 rolls that I have to develop.
Yep.
So I don't even know what's on them because it's been so long since I've used film.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, am I yelling again?
Chanelden.
You'll have to handle it. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to talk about some fun facts.
I handled it. I muted you for a second.
Oh, you muted me. Nice
Yeah.
job. All right.
No, you're good.
So I don't know if you guys have seen Young Sheldon or not. It is one of no. Okay, yes, Young Sheldon, yes. But I was actually trying to say I don't know if you guys have seen The Big Bang Theory or not. It's one of my very favorite shows. It's absolutely hilarious. I would put it up there with Friends, The Office, any of those kinds of things. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. One of the things that I love about Big Bang is Sheldon's random fun facts. Literally about everything. The one that you've been talking about is the one with the chili. That actual chili does not.
Yeah.
What does actual chili not have in it?
No beans.
No beans.
No beans. Which I made some the other day in Michigan. By the way, we're in Michigan. For anybody who doesn't know, we're in Michigan, and we had a chili cook-off the other day, and I made chili with no beans, and I think I had the least amount of votes for my chili.
You might have had the least amount of votes. I couldn't try it, but
I think I had the least people like my chili, and it tasted good. It's just the comments that I had was, well, it's all meat, bro.
it was just like a meat sauce.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean?
But actual authentic chili, according to Sheldon, does not have beans.
Well, I actually looked it up, and it's factual.
Okay, well, I think most of the things on that show are factual.
And I had like peppers and stuff like that cut up in there.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think people see no beans and they think, what is this?
yeah, it was
It's like
weird.
fake. It's like fake chili.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all right. You didn't win, but you made an authentic chili, so that's cool. So I'm going to tell you some fun facts and ask you if you knew them.
I'm down.
All right. Did you know that a crocodile cannot stick out its tongue?
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you find that? Did you eat one of those?
What do you mean? Where did you find that? Did I eat a Tic Tac? No.
Yeah, you did. Anyway, I had no clue.
Okay, now I'm like trying to picture a crocodile. And like, I didn't even know they had a tongue, but that would be kind of funny if it was like out of the water, all like, that'd be great. All right. Do you have any for me, or am I just running with these?
Well, I have to go back to them.
I'll do another one while you're.
I have this. I have a bunch of goofy ones, but and I read these. I think I read all these to you earlier, so that's kind of lame that I read them to you.
That's okay. I'll pretend to be surprised. Ready, go.
Sharks existed before trees.
I disagree.
Yeah, I don't know where.
I disagree only because in the creation story, they come next. Wait, did they?
I don't know.
Now I've got to look that up. Okay. All right, I believe you. Sharks existed before trees.
I don't know where they would get this information.
Right. Are they guessing this?
Yeah, they're saying that sharks were swimming in the oceans on the earth before forests existed.
Okay, I have one that you're going to love. Goldfish have a memory span of 3 seconds. I can totally relate to a goldfish right now.
What?
You heard me. That wasn't a memory thing. No, I mean, okay, so Dory is not technically like a goldfish.
Who's Dory?
What do you mean, who's Dory?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Just keep swimming. Keep swimming. Just keep
I
swimming.
myself right now have a memory and attention span of around 3 seconds.
Factual.
Yes. I mean, there's been moments lately where I'm literally talking to you and the squirrel thing is very serious right now because I'll just be talking to you and all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, and I'll just walk away, completely walk away from our conversation.
Yeah, people don't get it, but
it's not because I don't love
real.
you. It's just because I have no memory. Did you know that an almond is a member of the peach family?
I guess it would make sense because it's a stone fruit, right?
But is an almond
would be the fruit, yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Well, that actually leads up to, did you know that bananas are berries, but strawberries are not?
That is not
and
true.
It says in botany, the berry grows from one flower with one ovary. I didn't even know they had ovaries.
Flowers have ovaries?
I guess so. Cool. And then it says bananas fit in that rule. Strawberries don't, because their seeds, the little dots on them, their seeds are actually tiny fruits called, how do you pronounce that?
Chenies.
Chenies.
Follow us for the proper pronunciation of all. I can't even say
it's
the word
for
pronunciation.
anybody who's not, whatever.
Okay.
For anybody who doesn't know, it's ACHENES. If you didn't look that up, I don't know how to pronounce that. And it says that that's the name of the tiny fruit, which then goes to, because fruit is a seed.
Fruit is a seed?
Fruit is a seed, and
I don't know. I want to look up the definition of fruit.
Did I do that wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. What is
I might have that wrong.
Definition of
the difference between fruits and...
Okay. A fruit is botanically defined as the mature, ripened ovary of a flowering plant enclosing the seed or seeds. So, like, a fruit has to be around the seeds. The fruit part that's what it's saying. The fruit part is the part that's covering the seeds. And a vegetable...
Does it say it on that? A vegetable is...
Why is this all about ovaries? Like, why does everything have to do with ovaries? I don't have any, so I'm feeling offended right now.
But all these fruits do.
Okay, I want a definition of a fruit not using the word ovary. Not using... I can't even type. Am I on the wrong keys? All right, I want a basic definition of fruit not using the word ovary. Don't drink mine. Okay, forget it. That's all it keeps doing. So defining a fruit and a vegetable has to do with ovaries.
Defining fruits.
Don't drink my stuff. That's so sad. Okay, back to fun facts that are not about ovaries. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people. Do you think that's because they're so tall?
Giraffes. Say that again?
Okay, giraffes. You know those really tall animals that eat the top of the trees?
I've never heard of them. What do they look like?
They have 21-inch tongues. They are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people.
21-inch tongues. It's pretty long.
Yes, and they're also 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people.
Well, of course, because they're so tall.
All right.
Or is it their tongue that's getting shocked?
So, do you enjoy your earlobes?
What do you mean?
Do you like your earlobes?
Sure.
Okay. They have no biological purpose. There's no point in them.
So if I cut my earlobes off...
You'd still survive.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why we put earrings in them? Because there's no point in it? They're just there for decoration.
You'd look kind of weird with a head with no ears.
No. Your ears have a purpose. It's the earlobe itself that has no biological purpose. What else you got for me?
It has a purpose.
It's to hold your earrings. That's the only purpose, but that's cosmetic, not biological.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. Okay, so did you know that cows can have best friends?
Oh.
Studies show cows form preferred social bonds. Why could I not read that? Real simple. And that they have favorites. They choose
So are you
favorites.
saying that they're clicky?
Yeah, they
Cows
are.
are clicky?
Their heart rate increases and slows, like in signs of stress and stuff like that. So it's just like humans do when separated from close ones.
I would be friends with a Highland cow. I think they're so
those
freaking
ones
cute.
with the long fur?
long fur.
I would totally let you be friends with that, so that when it died, I could make a coat out of it.
No.
Oh man, those things are cool looking.
No, that would be ugly on you.
Oh, I would
I would
wear
not like that.
a big old furry. Oh, that would be cool.
So, do you prefer to wear a necktie? Do you like wearing neckties?
Over what?
Not neckties?
Well, obviously, I never wear neckties unless I'm doing something.
Okay,
that I
that's
need to wear.
good because if you wear a necktie, it can reduce your blood flow to the brain by 7.5%.
So you're telling me, of course it can. So everybody with a necktie is less intelligent.
Everybody that wears ties and suits, you are blocking the flow of blood to your brain by 7.5%. You can feel dizzy, nauseous, and it can cause a headache for you. And it can increase the pressure in your eyes if it's on too tight.
So let's talk about octopus and how they have 3 hearts and blue blood.
Okay, so is it actually blue blood or does it just look blue because it has no oxygen in it?
Their blood is blue because
it has lots of oxygen in it.
Their blood is blue because it uses copper base.
Oh.
Hemocyanin.
Hemocyanide. The English language is fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So their blood is copper based. Ours is iron based.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Octopuses. Very cool.
I remember seeing a movie like that once. I really didn't.
Did you know that the sun makes a sound, but we can't hear it? Do you know why?
Because if you were close enough to hear it, you would be dead.
Yes.
And how do we know that it makes a sound?
I'm sure maybe they sent like recording devices out there.
Yeah, and as it was, the sound we probably heard was the sound of the device melting before it failed.
Okay, I know. So here, we're going to talk about something else for just a minute. So we're reading these facts, right? You're reading them, I'm reading them. We have them from different areas.
We'll call them facts-ish.
Okay, so my question is, how do you know that what you're reading on the internet or in books for that matter or anywhere is actually true? So I am not a conspiracy theorist. That's not me, right? However, with the development of like all of the AI and all of the false things and how like they can literally make a video doing anything now and people can write whatever they want, I have become extremely, what's the word for it? Untrusting? Skeptical? Skeptical is a good word for it.
Cynical.
No, not cynical. Like how do I know that that's true? I mean, my kids have corrected textbooks before, so those aren't even accurate.
Cynicism.
Okay, and then if we go really deep, like every word is made up. All words are made up.
Yeah.
So how do we know that they're real?
And she says she's not a conspiracy theorist. Listen, she has this conspiracy theory that she believes that we are on a prison planet and we are locked.
Oh my
some
gosh,
absurd.
that is so not mine.
This is some absurd belief that she has.
I can't believe
that
you
we
got
are,
to that.
That we are in some prison planet and there's like a whole firmament thing. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of whack jobs out there, and she's one of them.
Did you know that peanuts are an ingredient in dynamite?
Okay, she does not believe that shit, by the way. I just thought it was funny to say.
I do not. That's his thing.
It's not
I do the
something
whole
I believe.
rolling my eyes at it.
No. Not something I believe. It is not his thing.
It is your theory that you want to catch on.
No, you can't say that shit on TV.
We're not on TV.
Well, YouTube. You can't say. No, it's
we can
not.
say whatever we want on YouTube.
I can, actually.
Okay, so did you know that the world's longest wedding veil was the length of 63 football fields.
That we know of. Let's throw
that's
that.
the world. Okay,
no,
so
no,
no. That's the one that's documented.
Yes,
it's the one that's
that we know of.
documented, and it is. I just read the story about this, that there was a woman from somewhere in Asia. I can't remember exactly where, but she had a veil that was 63 football fields, which each one is 300 feet. So 63 times 300 is a lot.
300 yards.
No.
You said a football field?
Is 100 yards.
Oh, yeah, 300 feet.
Don't question me about my football knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. But I am going to use my calculator and find out how much that is, because 63
What is it? 63
times
times
300 is 18,900 feet long.
18,000.
Okay, first of all, I want to know, was it made out, like how many pieces of fabric did you have to sew together to get that? Because that's not one piece of fabric. Like, who made it?
Oh, yeah,
How
I
long
don't
did
know.
it take to make? And why in the world would you want an 18,000 foot veil?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, who? I can't wrap my mind around that one.
You
like,
can't
why?
wrap around it.
No, I also can't speak.
Hey, can you see that far and see if that's still recording?
Hold on, let me put my glasses on. So this is my fun thing. I put my glasses on now to see distance. It is still recording.
How many minutes? I see it's recording. But
Dear Lord, I can't see that far.
Yeah. For the record, I have to do the same thing, and we have the same prescription.
Okay, but I can't see close with my glasses on, so I take them off so I can see close. And then my kids will come up and show
That's
me
not
something
true.
on the
She
phone,
has-
and then I go like this.
She says close, but it's out here. But she has bifocals like an old lady.
Yeah, but not in this pair of glasses.
Yeah, the one pair.
I know.
Anyway.
We're just super old and fun.
Yeah, I've needed these forever. Just saying, not super old. Just needed them for distance.
All right, there are 293 ways to make change for $1. I don't even understand that. Does that mean that it adds up to $1? Like making change for $1, would that mean that it adds up to $1? There's 293 different ways to add up to $1.
So like quarters, nickels, dimes. Like
I
I can give it
guess.
to you with 99,
there's-
95. Wait, listen. One way would be 95 pennies and a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Another way would be 90 pennies and 2 nickels.
Okay. But 293 different ways?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
You know what? People have a lot of time on their hands to sit and figure out 293 different ways to make change for $1.
Yeah, but that might have been the guy's life goal
To figure that out?
to figure that out.
I guess.
And he did it as a side hobby.
He won.
Side hustle, side hobby. Could have been a
He
woman.
won.
Could have been a woman. It doesn't have to be a guy. It could be a gal.
Did you know that Al Capone, you know who Al Capone is, right?
Of course I do.
I'm just making sure you
I'm
knew.
from
You've
Chicago.
heard that name. Okay.
Once or twice.
Al Capone's business card said that he was a used furniture dealer. That was false.
That's funny.
Yep. A cat has 32 muscles in each ear. 32 muscles. That's why they can make their ears do like that twitchy, crazy thing.
Okay, so did you know that mushrooms are more closely related to animals than plants? And it says here that they breathe oxygen and release carbon dioxide. And their cells contain, what does that say?
Chitin.
Chitin.
Chitin. CHITIN.
Chitin.
Chitin.
Oh,
We're just going to keep saying that word.
I just like saying it. The same material.
Oh, found in insect
It's
shells.
found in insect shells. Yeah.
All right. So, funny story. So everyone's had snow days over the past couple days, and a bunch of the teenagers have just been left alone, you know. So a friend of mine called
themselves?
her daughter and asked her if she had done anything productive yesterday during the snow day. And she says, "Of course, Mom, I breathed." And I was like, well, she was providing some oxygen or some carbon dioxide for the plants. Like, that was very kind of her.
It's very productive.
To help keep the plants alive. I thought
That's
that
very
was a
productive.
brilliant answer.
That's crazy, though, that mushrooms are more closely related to people than animals.
animals?
To animals, whatever.
Well, I think mushrooms are
plants.
very fascinating. I
They're-
think that
I
they
agree.
have they're so cool to look at. They're completely so complex underneath. Like when you look underneath it,
Yeah.
and all the folds and all of that.
Well, and it's like if you believe in you are what you eat, then if you eat mushrooms, you're a real fun guy.
Where's my little bump bump?
Oh yeah. I think this is it. Oh, it didn't work.
You're just pushing buttons. I'll make the noises
Son
with
of
my
a
mouth.
gun. Hold on. Let me do it. Hold on right there.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
You don't
good.
have headphones on.
No, I don't.
You opted out today.
No word in the English language rhymes with month, orange, silver, or purple. I mean nurple, but that's not really like an actual word.
With what?
Month,
Month.
orange, silver, or purple.
Or
If you
purple.
guys can think of anything that rhymes with those words, you have to let us
Oh,
know.
my Lord,
and it can't be
please.
the word nurple because I already used that one.
Yeah. Please send something. If you can find something that rhymes with those and prove this
Month.
wrong.
Orange, silver, purple.
Month. Nothing rhymes with month.
Month. No, I can't think of anything that rhymes with month.
But it's specifically the English language. So,
Well,
I'm
those
just
are
saying.
English words.
Are they?
Wow, we could do a whole podcast just about English words and how dumb they are. Our daughter, who is a junior, was trying to help me explain to her why she needed to know all the different forms of poetry and all the different parts of the English language and all of that because she's never going to use that later in life. And I just stared at her and said, I agree with you. You really don't need to take 12 years of learning how to speak and write the language that you already know how to speak and write.
And
I think that people...
It's so absurd.
It is. It's the dumbest thing. Why are
So
they
my daughter-
why are they 16, 17 years old learning about the different forms of poetry?
My daughter had a friend in one of her
You have my hair on your beard. Sorry.
Oh,
go
great.
ahead.
My daughter had a friend in one of her freshman class that she speaks Spanish fluently. The girls like that's her
At home,
first.
that's what she
That's her
speaks.
first language. English is her second language.
Yes.
And she struggled in Spanish class because of whatever, but she was like not passing.
It was like breaking down the different parts of the language that she already spoke fluently.
Yeah.
And she struggled with that.
Yeah. Like why
Because she already knew how to speak it.
and what good is it for you to break it down unless you want to be an English teacher or a Spanish teacher?
So
right?
I think that schools should teach the very basics of speaking and writing, all of that with the English language up through like the end of elementary school, right? And then in middle school and high school, they should then use that. So teach them in everyday things. Hey, this is what you're going to use for writing. This is what you're going to need to know how to do like a cover letter for your resume or how to write a resume. I mean, you want like functional things because really it's just kind of a waste of time other than that. If the kids haven't learned how to read or write the English language by the end of 6th grade, they're not gonna.
And for Christ's sake, teach these kids how to sign their name and how to write in cursive again.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful language if you look at it.
Well, it's like a secret language now. We can write whatever we want, and most of the kids won't have a clue.
They're clueless. They're not even taught that anymore.
No, it is.
My daughter she said the last time she was taught anything in cursive was 4th grade or something like that. Third grade. Mm-hmm. So like, come on. Anyway, I think it's like, I look at my grandmother's handwriting and it like flawless, absolutely flawless. And I look at everybody else's, including mine, and it's trash. Right.
Mm-hmm. I kind of have a combination. I do like a combination of
yours is pretty.
But like when I write, I do some cursive and some print, like within the same word. It's kind of funny. Okay, so men, you're going to love this one. Men are statistically smarter than women when we are adults. Don't let that go to your head. I think this one was a misprint. This is one of those I don't believe.
Okay, she believes it. She's being a smartass. She believes it, and I'm just saying this that I can understand why.
Oh, do tell.
Okay, so you've always been highly educated. You went to school to be a teacher. Mm-hmm. You have an English minor, right? Mm-hmm. You historically have educated yourself beyond that.
Right.
Right.
I read all the time. I try to educate myself.
Absolutely. Yes. And right now, what's your biggest struggle in life?
My brain.
Your memory.
And my brain.
Right. So And so I guess what I'm saying is that if you start losing that memory and it starts that stuff starts getting foggy, I can imagine that the struggle, and it comes from, and
It has to do with hormones. I totally,
Absolutely.
yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna agree with this one, and I'm
so not sharing too much, but because she shares it, but she's going through menopause right now, and
super fun.
super fun. So but she's going through that right now, and she has to deal with all the things that come along with it. And one of the things is struggling with memory of simple things like where she put something, or she was always been the magic person to find things. Like it didn't matter if she was never in that space. Any one of us could say, Alex lost something in the driveway once. It was like a tiny little screw or something like that in the driveway. Like when I say tiny, I mean like it was like a watch screw, like a watch pin or like a screw for somebody's glasses or something. It was tiny. And he lost it in the driveway, and Sarah's instantly like, oh, I'll find that, and like dropped down and laid her head against the concrete and was like, oh, here it is, and picked it up and handed it to him.
Or people could say to me, Mom, do you know where this is? And I'd be like, yeah, it's in this room on that shelf off to the left, underneath this or whatever.
So I guess mine wasn't so much to do with memory as it is just finding things. But what she said, like she would just know where things were because she remembered it, right? She'd walk by things and just remember that they were there because she happened to walk by it. And now she resorts to having to ask me to find things at times. And I'm like, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at like I set things down and I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that. Where did I see it? And I scratch my head and walk around and I'm like, I think it was over here. And like an hour later, I'm like, oh, here it is.
Like I
Terrible.
honestly feel like if I played like, that memory game that like kids can play where they put the cards out or whatever, I really feel like a very young child could beat me at that game right now.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like nothing to really make light of because it's a real thing. However, with that statement being what it is, I
didn't even think about that, but so I know that like when you're a teenager, I know that teenager girl brains develop faster because we are rewritten from the front to the back, whereas guys are rewritten from the back to the front. And that all has to do with way back when we needed to hunt and gather and logic and all of that. Anyways, so girls do, but once we become moms and we go through like the hormone changes with childbirth and then the brain fog of postpartum and all of that, and then we finally start to get our lives back. But then every 3 to 4 weeks, our brains shut back down again because we have a cycle that we go through. And so, yeah, see, men, they're just like this all the time. And women are like, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like it would be beneficial because people don't know this, but not a lot of people know this, but like beef fat is so beneficial for your brain. Anybody on a carnivore diet will tell you that they move or like their brain is firing faster than it ever has. But for women who are pregnant, if they're like, I know that there's like the flavor things and the smells and stuff like that, that will, mess with them. But for women that are pregnant, take my advice. Mm-hmm. If you have to grind it up and put it into your, just the beef fat, it doesn't even have to be beef. Put
just
it in with your
like fattier cuts of meat and
stuff.
Yeah,
but even just the fat, put it in with your salad. If you, I know that sounds nuts, but if you can cut it up and put it in something that you can tolerate, I mean, what a great idea. Just saying.
All right, are you ready for this one? Only 5% of people can lick their own nose. Can you?
Go ahead and try.
I can, I know that. Hold on. Mm-hmm, got it. Can you?
You're in the top 5%.
I want to see you do it.
No.
Why?
Because there's no way I can.
You are such a coward.
I'm not a coward.
Try it.
I just know I can't.
I win.
I'm not even
top
close.
5%.
Not even close.
So I knew that before I even read the thing. I can lick my own nose. I am very unique and special.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right.
So did you know that 99% of all mazes can be solved if you walk to the right every time you have to choose between left and right?
Okay. That makes sense to me.
Just remember, always go right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It makes sense because you go down to the end of the line and you stop, you have to go back, right? If you just continue turning right, you now have made that left that you would have made before.
I guess.
Otherwise, because then you come to that split and you go left, you go back to the start. So if you always make a right, you end up coming back to the...
I wonder if that would also track in like playing Pac-Man.
It probably also tracks going left.
No, that's not what it says. It says you have to go right.
No,
or go
bear
left.
with me. If you go the same direction every time, eventually you end up at the end.
Okay.
That's
I guess we're going to have to go to a maze and figure that out.
Or look at a maze.
Mm-hmm.
Maze.
Oh, I want to try this. Okay. I want to try this, but not in my own microwave, so I might go find a different one that I can use. But grapes will explode if you put them in the microwave. I've never done that, but now I just really want to. I would have to then clean it out because gross. Are you looking up the mazes? You're totally ignoring me about the grapes. I'll just talk to you guys. So grapes explode when you put them in the microwave.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll keep going because I am just going to keep going. So you know how people really don't like the dentist? Like nobody likes the dentist. You can just close your eyes and picture the sound of the dentist and the drills and all of that, and it's just awful. So this tracks. The electric chair was actually invented by a dentist.
Fuck them.
I
Sorry.
totally like that. I agree with that. Like that's. So one of my really good friends, her husband is a dentist, so I can't say all dentists are awful, but that makes sense that the electric chair was invented by a dentist. I wonder what he was trying to accomplish. Oh, this one's sad, and I want to know why. Bananas are going to be extinct in 10 years. A fruit can go extinct? I don't think that's right.
Why would bananas be extinct in 10 years?
That's what it says. Bananas will be extinct in 10 years.
That's bullshit.
It's total bullshit. Because you just make more bananas. Because you take a banana and you plant a banana.
Listen, I know people in Florida.
Something.
I know people in Florida with banana trees in their backyard. How are they going to go extinct?
I don't know.
I had a
This
teacher.
is what I mean.
I had
This
a
is what I'm
teacher.
talking
No,
about.
a principal. It was a principal in high school who, Mr. Baker. He was the vice principal, or assistant principal, whatever. Vice principal. I don't know if there's a difference. Anyway, and he had a banana tree in his office. It was huge. It was cool.
Yeah, but like, how can a fruit go extinct?
It can, I'm sure. Just
If
like
people
every.
stopped eating it?
No, if people started cutting down the trees and getting rid of them or whatever, like the rainforest
All right,
or something like that.
I'm going to look further into this banana thing and try to figure out why somebody wrote this on here, because this is the same thing I'm talking about. People can write whatever they want on this. This is just something I read on the internet. But I will say that donkeys do kill more people annually than plane crashes. So watch out for those asses because they'll get you.
That's really funny.
I know. I'm very funny. Everybody tells me.
Okay, so I'm looking at this, and it totally makes sense that you would go right.
I'm going to tell you this next one. It makes sense to go right?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. He looked up mazes, and he said it makes total sense to go right. So if you're in a corn maze or any other kind of maze, or you're just walking around,
Every time you
right.
every time you come to any opening where you have a choice of which way to go, you go right.
So the microwave was invented after a researcher walked past a radar tube and a chocolate bar in his pocket melted.
Say that again.
The microwave was invented after a researcher walked by a radar tube, which I don't know what that is, and a chocolate bar that was in his pocket melted.
That's pretty cool.
And then he could no longer have children. That's scary.
Did it actually say that?
Not the children part, but yeah.
I would have believed it. That's very believable. These are some cool looking mazes. Sorry, I ran down that rabbit hole and I wanted the answers.
See, I'm still stuck on the banana thing. But it's cool. All right, let's do one more.
One more what?
What the? Okay, we're going to leave you on this one. Chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. Childbirth. Chainsaws.
Really?
It was developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid. To help aid and speed up the process of widening the pubic cartilage and a removal of a disease-laden bone during childbirth. It wasn't until the start of the 20th century that we started using chainsaws for wood chopping. No freaking way. This one is not that. This one is going to give me nightmares tonight. Chainsaws were in. If I were having a baby and somebody came towards me with a chainsaw, I would close my legs and run away because that's just not a thing.
But it's best for you.
What are they cutting up? I don't understand.
And how many women survived that?
How do you survive somebody using a chainsaw? This has turned into a very interesting thing that I never knew I wanted to talk about. That's
all right. Now I'm looking that up.
Chainsaws.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so on that note, we're gonna let you go.
No, we're not letting you go. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna come to this one. I have to do this.
It's like it brings a whole new meaning to Chainsaw Massacre. Like, and how did they not hit the baby with the chainsaw? Like, how big were these chainsaws? Because I don't think you need to widen your pubic cartilage and remove disease-laden bone. What is a disease-laden bone?
Oh, fuck.
It's real?
Sorry. Look at this tool.
Oh no. Okay, so we will actually post a photo of this absolutely nightmare-causing.
I don't know why you're telling we're gonna this is what it looks like, bro. Right here. Look at this.
You guys, for real.
What the heck?
Is okay.
This is what the procedure.
Nope.
It even looks like the mom's dead. Like they just
Nope,
came up with
we don't
it.
need the mom anymore. We're just gonna cut her wide
he's
open and
got a
take the
saw
baby
in there.
out. That's just okay. So
Let's just make that cavity a little bit bigger is what they thought. I don't even know.
You know what? Is that we were created and our bodies just do what they need to, and they do not need the assistance of a chainsaw to bring a baby into this world.
Wait a minute.
I had all 3 kids natural. Nobody even needed to talk about a chainsaw. They didn't have to bring it in there. They didn't have to show me a picture of it. They didn't even have to turn it on. Why is this a thing?
Oh man, we get in our own way.
What?
Like people we get in our own way. Like
Oh
why
my
would you
gosh.
do that? That's
I don't want to
terrible.
look at that anymore.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna be all done.
Wow, on that gruesome note.
What?
Holy cow. I'm glad you guys tuned in and checked us out. Well, like I said, welcome back to section 12, but
Okay, next time
Now
we
we're-
won't talk about chainsaws
yeah, we won't end on such a gruesome note. Holy
at
cow.
all. I mean, we'll say things like ants don't have lungs and a T-Rex most likely had feathers. We'll just talk about that stuff instead.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna
Okay, bye.
Bye. Holy cow. Man, that's nuts. These chainsaw things are gross.